Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Diablo 4. Last episode, we completed a Helltide, and today we are doing a new dungeon that we have not done before called Maddox Watch. It is going to be giving us some renown for Skosglen. And it looks like Diablo 3 is getting a new update. I think they're testing this out on Diablo 3 and maybe bringing it to Diablo 4 eventually. There's a game mode that has been in Path of Exile. It's called Solo Self-Found. They're giving it a try in Diablo 3. See how it goes. And what you can do in Solo Self-Found is pretty much there's no grouping. So you got to play solo, and there's no trading, and it has its own leaderboard, which is kind of interesting. And maybe they're going to bring that to Diablo 4 if it works out with Diablo 3. And there's a softcore and hardcore version of that. And the game, and it kind of turns the game into a single player game, which is all right. I think group play is pretty fun, but I will admit that if you do play in a group, the game is substantially easier. Because, you can benefit off of other characters' buffs and synergies and stuff like that. And if you die, you can be rezzed. There's tons of benefits to playing in a group. Also, you get an experience bonus as well. So we'll see how it goes. I hope it works out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they do with 4. Some funny jokes going around saying that Diablo 3 is getting a better season than Diablo 4 and yada yada yada. And I think Diablo 4 is going to be getting trolled for a little bit. It's just how it's going to go. The consensus on the internet seems to be, Diablo 4 bad. And I can understand why people are saying that. But it is hard to, top a game that has been out for, 10 years. That's over 10 years of development, right? So that's why I honestly think Grand Theft Auto 6, like, if it's better than Grand Theft Auto 5 out the gate, I'll be shocked. But maybe it will. Who knows? That's a lot of content, right? That they have to, build upon. 10 years of content right there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Solo Self-Found. Sounds pretty cool. I will admit, though, I did enjoy, like, team ladders. Like, doing greater rifts with friends. It's a lot of fun. Especially in hardcore. Really enjoyed that in Diablo 3. It was always a big moment when one of your friends died.
We came here to purge this evil, but now
kind of devastating.
Leave my friends here.
Like, usually they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I died," and then everyone would be like, "Oh man."
We can't do it alone.
A moment of silence would happen, all that. So it's a tough moment. And then everybody's scared, right, in the group, because they're like, "Oh, am I going to be next?" Yeah, I think Solo Self-Found will be cool. Wonder if they'll bring it to 4. The thing that makes it a little interesting, though, about Solo Self-Found is, Diablo 4 is an open world game, right? Like, I think multiplayer was clearly a big focus about the game when it launched. And I wonder if they're double guessing, or I don't know, regretting the decision to make it open world. But who knows? We'll see with time. Because Diablo's always been like mostly a solo player game, or a game where you would make a server and invite a couple of friends and slice some stuff.
Here. Something for your troubles.
It's never been open world before, so it's been a big experiment,
You deserve
really.
this. Never seen anyone fight like you.
Yeah, make sure we get a consumable going here. We already have almost a full stash of stuff. Clearly, we fought a lot of mobs already. Yeah, I'm excited for the soul self-found. I think it's gonna be cool. Also, I think you only can access the your stash is only on solo self-found. So I think like you can't share a stash, which makes it more hardcore. So that was something you could all sort of abuse in hardcore on Diablo 3. Like, if your hardcore character died, you'd always have like a backup set in your stash for when they would level up again. So it didn't hurt too much to lose your character.
I do not have enough spirit.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do for ladders in Diablo 4.
I'm low on spirit.
And we'll get to see that in the new year, I believe. Destroy the constructs.
My burden is too light.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just destroy a bunch of stuff here with the greed shrine while we can, and make as much coin as we can while this is
I
up.
cannot carry anymore.
Oh, another shrine here. We won't use that yet. We'll save this one. Protection shrine. Alright, so let's head back. Get rid of our junk here. Maybe there's some nice pieces, nice ancestral rares. Check that out. But yeah, I've noticed we've been getting a lot of legendaries. Well, I've been getting a lot on my rogue. I did a Helltide on my rogue and got 20 legendaries. And this was during the new patch 1.1.1. I don't know if they increased drop rates, but it's kind of crazy how
Finished, are you?
how many legendaries. That's the most legendaries I ever got in a 1 hour session.
I cannot do that here.
Don't think I've ever gotten that on my druid. Guess let's see what we got here. Just want to look at the stuff. Gloves are okay. Shred ranks. Pants. Not the best stats. There's a neck. Yeah, I don't really see anything worth upgrading here, guys. So we're just gonna get rid of it all.
What's left, you are?
And we'll head back. Alright, here we go. And this character's seen a lot of updates, the Druid. Like, We started right from the beginning, and we've seen some pretty big updates throughout this playthrough. The game's changed quite a bit. Seen the changes to Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, XP. I think we've seen like three big updates on this character. Probably see a few more. It's gonna take a while to get to 100. One more construct. Probably this way, maybe. Be my guess. And it is probably a good idea for Blizzard to embrace some of the successful, I assume, game modes from Path of Exile. I'm not too sure if Solo Self-Found was successful. I've never played Path of Exile. But I assume they wouldn't adopt it into Diablo 3 if they didn't think it could potentially be good in the game, right? And we've been basically playing as Solo Self-Found somewhat. I wonder how that would work in Diablo 4. Like, when you do a Helltide, are you the only person, like there? Or will it still be open world? I think it would probably still be open world. Okay, so let's travel to the ossuary of echoing anguish. Maddox Watch. Alright, so let's see what aspect we got. We got a legendary from that, I believe. Not a great aspect there. It's one of the new ones. Low roll. And we'll check out the aspect that we got from the dungeon. Collecting crackling energy increases your movement speed by 10% for 8 seconds. Alright, so let's get out of here. We're 9 out of 10 on Grim Favors. Might be a good idea to finish that. So we will just leave the dungeon. And hopefully we'll be able to get one more Grim Favor before the time runs out. Okay. We got 14 minutes. Should not take us that long. There's a couple here.
I'm not ready yet.
This will finish this one. Yeah, it's done.
I do not have enough spirit.
Where we gotta go for that? Yeah, right here. They're 100. Alright, so let's get this altar going.
I'm not ready yet.
Cool if we could charge him off the edge.
I'm low on spirit.
There we go. So let's go to the Tree of Whispers. We'll turn this in. Get a little bit of XP. Nothing too good there. I think we can get rid of this ring as well.
It is done.
Go with Helms. Should we go Helms? No, we'll go Legs. We have some pretty good Helms. Elder Druid's Totem. Interesting. It's a cosmetic trophy. Use this item to add a new cosmetic look to your mount. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Got a new trophy we can put on our mount. Did we get any good items here? We got a chest piece from a leg. Is that a chest? That's piece. Yeah, it is a chest. It's weird how we got a chest piece from a leg cache. A lot of damage on this thing with your werewolf. Or werebear, some overpowered damage. Ranks of trample. Yeah, not the greatest stats. Not bad, but not the best. It's really rare to get, like, you know, the stats that you want, even like just 3. Mostly looking for defensive stats on our legs, sort of like this. Damage reduction, you know, total armor while in werebear form, all stats and intelligence. Like these legs aren't even that good. Don't really want the intelligence or the all stats, more damage reduction, to be honest. Same with the chest. But can't really change the chest because it's, you know, a unique. Can't re-roll the stats on a unique chest. Okay, so I guess we'll do Nightmare Dungeon. Which one haven't we done in a while? Guess we could try Faceless Shrine. And we got Nudging Evade, Avenger, Monster Lightning Damage, Monster Cold Resist, and Monster Overpower Resist. And they got rid of Resource Drain affix. I forgot about that in patch 1.1.1. It was such an OP, like, affix. I think we did a couple like that, and I died a couple times because I couldn't get any resource generation, which means I can't use Pulverize. Hard counter to my build. No, can't really call it my build, but to the Pulverize build, I should say. Okay, free the prisoners. We got our cannibals.
I must wait a moment. Oh, spirit.
All the mobs here are set. So you're getting the highest amount of XP that we can get, I believe. This every mob here should be 10 levels higher than us.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
I'm not ready yet.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Where are the levers?
I'm out of spirit.
There's one. I know we're not in the season on this character, but they did buff Wrathful Heart drop rate by quite a bit. I think that's good, you know? I think higher drop rate, it's usually good. It's hard to find a balance between like how much you think a player should grind to get the pieces that they want. I think eventually they'll find that balance. Oh, legendary drop back there.
I must wait a moment.
Ancestral boots. Oh wow, big damage there. Cool if the shrine gave you movement speed. It's like the only problem with this build is like we just don't have a lot of movement speed. It takes us a while
Have enough spirit.
to get from point A to B. We'll go, yep, some dexterity. one more obelisk to go. Probably up this way. Tend to miss a lot of gold while I'm playing. I noticed that. I look at all the gold. I just don't want to have to go pick it up. You know, it's only 1,000 gold. Kind of lazy when it comes to that stuff. That's why I hope they get a companion soon, just to pick up that gold and stuff like that. Okay, so now we can go fight the boss at the altar of the faceless. Guess we never found the shrine. It's too bad. Mother Judgment. Who is this?
I must wait a moment.
She should have. Pretty shocked. Should have 50% more health. Since the patch. Just take that. Charge.
Not ready yet.
It's taking us a little bit longer to take the boss. And we got a sacred totem. And some ancestral gloves. 3 ranks of pulverized. Nice. It's pretty good. How many ranks we got on these gloves? 4 ranks. But I think after you upgraded 5 out of 5, it goes to 4. So we got attack speed, critical strike damage with earth skills, and lucky hit chance. These gloves are pretty damn good. This one has damage reduction while fortified, barrier, life on kill. Oh, that's the totem, my bad. Dexterity, critical chance against injured enemies, lightning crit. Yeah. They don't compete with these gloves. Not even close. Alright, so let's upgrade this here. Should we do werebear? Yeah, we'll do werebear because we're going to get an upgrade. There we go. Check out the other legendaries. Ancestral boots. Spear cost reduction's nice. Everything else is not the greatest. And the aspect is mediocre. Don't really want that aspect either on the totem. And the pants. I think we already have this aspect too, and that's a low roll. See if we got any good ancestral rares. Just gonna skim over this quick. Vulnerable damage is nice on that. Basic skill damage isn't something really we want though. Out of his core skill, but yeah, not the greatest there. But it is good that it's tough for us to find upgrades. I guess we got pretty damn lucky. Like, these boots are okay. They're not the greatest, actually. Like, the only good thing about them is the spirit cost reduction. And they have the aspect that we wanted at max, 50%. Damage from earth skills slow enemies by 50% for 5 seconds. But I still think, like, they can't be better than these. even though it has a higher item power. Because willpower is actually a pretty good stat for us. It's our best stat. Movement speed would be awesome on boots. Instead of like shrine buff duration. I think that's the worst stat on our boots. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.